Tempro. Benign, lightweight, innocuous. But it's stirring the world into thinking again about traditional attitudes to thermal insulation. In particular, the way we handle frozen and chilled products. The logistics of feeding the nations of the world are huge indeed. Millions upon millions of tons of food needs to be transported around the world daily. It's an increasingly complex distribution roundabout, a logistical nightmare. The bulk of this food mountain is either chilled, frozen or fresh, which means costly handling involving refrigerated transport, and cold rooms where enormous amounts of energy are used in cooling air, instead of concentrating just on the product when needed. Tempro is changing all this through changing attitudes with this new advanced thermal technology. The aim was to produce an insulation material that would allow food to be transported, stored and handled in ambient conditions, making the best use of space. This move alone would mean enormous cost savings for food processors and retailers. It would need to be suitable also for everyday use, such as in Euro pallets and a whole range of roll pallets. But it needed to be much more than just an insulation material. It had to stand up to the rigors of rough handling while remaining lightweight, soft, pliable, and environmentally friendly. It would also need to include recycled materials and be capable of being recycled itself. It would need to be easy to maintain, not cause allergies to handlers, and not absorb odors. And it would have to meet tough and stringent performance targets for insulation properties. Tempro passed all these tests, and the world-renowned Campden and Chorleywood Research Association has validated its thermal insulation properties. In laboratory conditions, the association put Tempro through a number of standard tests. These involved not only testing the actual material for thermal insulation, but conducting practical tests like this to determine how long product would remain fresh under normal conditions using Tempro covers and liners. The result of all these tests was this report. It's an in-depth scientific study of Tempro, and it makes really interesting reading, for it proves beyond doubt that Tempro is all it claims to be, offering thermal insulation properties beyond inventor Brian Seymour's wildest dreams. Here's Campden and Chorleywood's Eric Fantozzi.
We did some very comprehensive tests in validation of the stated thermal properties of that material. I'm bound to say we're very pleased with those indeed.
Campden and Chorleywood are continuing to help with the development of Tempro, with even more exciting uses for aiding the food industry. So let's look at some of the current applications, and those who use Tempro. CWS Scale's National Manager, Jeremy Rose.
The sort of modern products which you've seen here today are very important in improving that efficiency and making us not only competitive but in the forefront of what's happening in technological innovation.
Another innovative use is allowing supermarkets to be even more efficient, adopting the car maker's philosophy of just-in-time. It means that large cold rooms with their solid construction can be a thing of the past for many stores like this, where space is at a premium. Temperature-controlled zones are now possible because lightweight Tempro curtains can be used to build temporary holding areas. Product is unloaded and checked before going straight to the shop floor. Installation is easy, and the evaporator only needs to be on when the area is in use. It means huge savings on costly cold stores that may not be fully used, and massive savings on space at a time when land is at a premium. And when the area is not needed, the curtains simply fold away. John Evans is the store manager.
We've been training here 8 weeks. During that 8-week period, We've used this chilled area and it has proved to be very successful.
This principle, of course, can be applied to any number of similar situations, such as in lorries, where curtains can be used with or without an evaporator to protect products, offering several permutations, including multi-temperature zones. Tempro has opened up many possibilities, such as the shipping of temperature-sensitive goods without the use of expensive temperature control systems. And it has led to whole new areas of development. Here, Tempro is combined with dry ice technology. And there's a growing need for Tempro to be incorporated into collapsible containers. It's another pioneering use for this wonder material. But there are other innovative ways of using Tempro. Tempro shields will save enormous amounts of electricity when they're placed over cabinets when a store is closed. And in an emergency, such as a power failure, the shields are folded over the product to retain the chill while repairs are carried out. And the way we shop could also be changing. This is the Seymour Systems World Bag. It gives shoppers the benefit of Tempro's superior thermal insulation properties and allows them to buy frozen and chilled food in confidence. It also opens the door for supermarkets to introduce home deliveries using a simple security tagging system. This then is Tempro, a product so technically advanced that the British Army has seized on its potential with unrivaled enthusiasm. In trials in several countries covering a wide variety of climatic conditions, Tempro has proved itself over and over again. It's truly a product for the 21st century, in use by some of the world's best-known names in the food industry. A product that's only just beginning to make an impact on the world, but is so technically advanced that there is no equal. These pizza delivery bags, for example, offer superior thermal protection. They can be used with a simple security tagging system and are available in either a wipeable or machine washable finish. They are just part of an ever-widening range of products for a growing list of uses. Tempro is a product that will continue to develop, offering even greater savings in thermal protection and huge advantages to the environment and world resources. A product that knows no bounds, with innovative applications that are astounding the world. This is Tempro, protection beyond expectation.